Hi Aries, I hope you guys are doing good. So for all my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females, we are now covering the last week of May. So this is from the 24th till the 30th, and we also have the full moon lunar eclipse this week. Nala's like growling. She sounds like so aggressive. I don't know if you can hear her. Maybe not. So maybe you guys are going to be a little angry this week. I don't know, or someone may be angry at you. With the full moon lunar eclipse, you guys know with full moons is all about releasing, letting go. You know, there could be a lot of pent up emotions, pent up aggression in the air as a collective. And with the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, we may have as a collective a change in what we believe in our morals, our values, something, a person, place, or thing or idea you used to believe in. It may be changing. You may have a change of heart, or you may see it differently now. And it can be like a sudden thing, or an unexpected thing where you never thought you would switch sides or switch perspectives, but all of a sudden now you just feel differently. So that can hit us all as a collective, but of course differently per individual. So just something to keep in mind. So anything that you feel like you need to let go of, or snip, cut away, just don't fight it, go with it, okay? We're going to be covering a little bit of work, health, and love. I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes. All right, so my beautiful Aries, for this week specifically for you guys, what's being kind of like emphasized is like the eyes. Eyes. So maybe some of you need to get your eyes checked, or you wear glasses or contacts. But I think it's deeper than this. I feel like there's something that you're going to realize through someone's eyes, or maybe your eyes. You can learn a lot about a person through their eyes. You can see through someone's eyes when they're angry. You can see when they're sad, right? When they're about to cry. You can see when someone is happy. You can see when someone is like really excited about something, right? Like they're attracted, or they're in love. Their pupils tend to dilate, right? Especially if you're doing some questionable substances, right? Your pupils will like dilate. You're happy, you're excited, or you're attracted to someone. So the eyes say a lot. If you want to know how someone really feels, although I know there's some people who are really good at poker faces, will not show anything, look into someone's eyes when you're talking to them, and be mindful of how you are expressing yourself as well. When they're talking to you, are they looking at you in your eyes? What do you see going on? You can see a lot. You can see a person's pain as well through the eyes, but even past surface level of the physical, you can learn a lot about a person and about yourself, about according to what they choose to see. We can all see, well, not everyone, some people could be blind or have visual impairments, but for those of you who can clearly see, you can learn a lot about a person and about yourself through what they choose to see. Do they complain about everything? Are they just negative about this and this and that? Or, oh, I hate this, I hate that. Well, they're choosing to see those things. Or are you or them a more positive, optimistic person? Yeah, this and this is going on, but let me focus on the good. Let me focus on this, And you want to catch yourself as well. What am I seeing? Am I seeing all these negative things, or am I choosing to see good things I enjoy about people, or good things about this? Just something to keep in mind. I feel like the eyes are like this hidden mystery that is not really that mysterious if you really pay attention to it and you look at those simple things. Just simply looking at someone's eyes. How do they view the world? What is their opinion? How do they see things? How do they talk about people? How do they talk about other things? You can learn a lot just by those simple things. Okay, so I'm seeing that the number 8 may be an important number for you guys this week, okay? And some of you could have like a strong connection, or like the spirit animal of a bobcat with you this week, okay? So when it comes to your health, my Aries, I feel like you're receiving some kind of like love and support here with your health, maybe by the universe, another person, your angels. You may get like, offered something. Maybe you get like a free sample for something, or a free trial to some kind of class or gym, or someone gifts you, like I have this old, or I have extra of this supplement or vitamin. Do you want to try some? Like, you may get like just a message or something that gives you good news, or makes you happy, like fills you up with like love, and you're like, oh yes, I'm so excited about this. Or you hear good news, or you're feeling good about yourself, and you start to, or you have been taking better care of yourself emotionally and internally. Okay, so I see good things, messages that make you happy, or you just feeling good about yourself. When it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like a heavy burden or something that was really stressful, time consuming, or that's just felt really heavy is being lifted off. So you're no longer going to be feeling so tied down or stressed by this. Maybe you finally pay off a big debt, or pay off a loan. Something that was like on your credit is now taken off. You paid off a ticket, a car speeding ticket or something, or a parking ticket. You no longer have this big penalty or this big check mark on your account, like something, or you no longer have to pay some kind of big amount for something. Something is being lifted off your shoulder. Maybe you graduate, you no longer have to do any more exams, any more tests, at least for a while. Certain responsibilities or duties that you had are now maybe a little bit less, or you've already handled those things, so you don't have to worry about them anymore. Just, it could be, anything that you're involved in, but something that was kind of stressful, you were like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this all by myself. Now maybe you have help, or you're over that thing. Okay, so let's say you were like working at a restaurant or something, and it was like only you and another person doing everything. It was super stressful, but now maybe you have more help, so it doesn't feel as heavy, as stressful as before. So, apply it how you find fit to your situation. Okay, so when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, okay, so Aries, this is where things are gonna get a little bit shaky. Okay, so just be aware. I feel like this may be happening to a lot of people as a collective, with that full moon lunar eclipse kind of affecting all of us in different ways, right? But as a fire sign, it may affect you, maybe not as much as the mutable signs, because Sagittarius is a mutable fire sign, but you may feel it a little bit. So some of you could have Scorpio somewhere in your chart, and the other person you could be dealing with or will be dealing with could be an Aquarius, or another air sign, Libra, Gemini, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it doesn't have to be those signs. It could be any sign. It could just be the energy that's playing out, or that this person is embodying. Okay, so there's gonna be some kind of like sudden shakeup, some sudden unexpected change, or something that really just throws you off. You may not see it coming, you may not really expect it. I think something that was really strong, that was going really well, or that you thought was solid, unbreakable, just going really good, that may change, or the way you view this situation or this person may change dramatically. I feel like here someone is not giving you information, or is withholding something, or is not communicating with you. And of course, this could be vice versa. So if you're a cross watcher, apply it how you find fit. But there's like this person or someone here is not expressing, or not talking to you, or not saying certain things, or withholding certain information. Maybe being kind of like silent and kind of secretive, or kind of cold, a little bit distant, or just kind of immature in how they're kind of acting or communicating with you. And you're kind of just like a straight to the point, what you see is what you get, like just be real with me, just be straight up with me. You're like, you like to be no nonsense, like no games. But I feel like something is going to happen here that's kind of like out of your control, maybe out of this person's control, although they may be a contributing factor, that is going to stress you out, or you may feel really emotional about it. It's like a sudden thing that happens, and you're like, oh my gosh, what the heck? Why did this happen? What is going on? What? Like, you're just going to be really, really confused about it. And I think what was really solid before, or a connection that maybe you thought was going to last forever, or be long term, you may find out, or you may all of a sudden feel like, nope, I think this is not it. This is not for me. Or break a commitment. You might break up with someone, or you may no longer want to continue seeing someone, or you just may want like a break maybe from this person or from this connection. And I don't think it has to do with like infidelity or third party or anything like that, but it could even have to do with like finances. Something maybe someone was withholding about their finances, or I don't know, something with their money or their job, some information that maybe they were withholding or not saying possibly. And I kind of feel like here someone is being a little bit selfish. Maybe painted a picture of being something that they're really not. I don't think they're a bad person, but I feel like they're being kind of selfish, or like working on something but not including you in it. They're putting a lot of time and energy into something, but maybe doing it behind your back, or not really saying anything to you about it. And look, this person could have been someone who was really popular, really famous, or really well known in the past, and now they don't want to be in the spotlight. They want to do something different. They want to change their life, or maybe they're changing their career path, their journey, and want to do something like kind of private or hidden or behind closed doors. But it's like they're not saying it to you, or not really being as open or transparent with you. Maybe you find out, or you read something, or you see something, you're like, what the heck, where is this? Like you see some kind of questionable mail or email, and you're like, were you gonna tell me? Is what's going on? And that's when things just kind of like, you're like, wow, someone that I thought I knew, I feel like now I don't know you anymore. Like, when were you gonna tell me this? Or when was I gonna find out all this? Like, I already invested so much in myself, or invested so much of, you know, everything that I have into this connection. You're just gonna do me like that? Like, really? So I feel like there's gonna be some kind of like breaking of a contract, maybe a marriage ending, a divorce, money assets being divided. I feel like here that you could be the more financially responsible or well-off person in this connection. And let's say maybe this person was like saving money behind closed doors, or had a different account, a separate private savings account, or was like doing something that, like, you know, you didn't really need to hide that. You could have just told me, but the fact that you're hiding it and not saying it, now that makes me think that you're being kind of shady, right? It's like, I don't think it was something that they should have hid from you or not told you, but the fact that they did now kind of makes you look shady, makes you look kind of suspicious. But you're gonna feel not good about this. It's like someone's breaking a contract, or breaking something that we thought was already kind of like an unspoken agreement here between the two of you. I'm seeing that some of you may even go into, or someone may bring to your attention, some kind of like background check or information that you didn't even try to look for, you didn't know that you needed, but it may illuminate you or open your eyes to some things. So some of you may end up doing a background check on someone, finding out some information, and the information you find, or things you come to realize, kind of really make you reevaluate everything. And it's kind of scary to think that, you know, nowadays it's like we have to do that sometimes. I mean, and that's like such a scary thing, because back in the day I feel like you would never think, oh, I have to do a background check on someone I'm dating, or that I'm with, or that I love. But nowadays it's like people lie or don't reveal certain things, and sometimes you have to do that to kind of protect yourself. And it's really sad. I hate that, but I don't know. Sometimes after you've been through so many things, you got to go through those things, or go through those steps. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe that's too much, but so many things that I've seen and heard, it really makes me you can't trust people. You can't just trust their word of mouth or what they say. You have to really kind of like back it up sometimes. Always follow your intuition though, okay? So we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and your advice moving forward. And anything else that comes up, we'll just talk about it, okay? All right, so Aries, I hope to see you there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Wish you guys all the best. Take care. Bye.